Hello, my wonderful people. My apologies for the delay in the no video yesterday. I had some family matters to attend to. I've had to play the role of father, husband, and son. All three of those roles fulfilled in the last couple days. Anyway, so I wanted to go over Friday Night Smackdown. I'm not going to sit here and go over the whole thing. You guys know how I do. I pick and choose because it sucked. I didn't even get to watch it all. I had to watch the replay yesterday. I didn't care for the show too much. It's a lot of tomfoolery. So I'm going to talk about the important parts I thought were key, I guess. The show opened up with Cena. The show opened up with Punk out. He's in Chicago. Who didn't see this coming? I'm over it. I'm completely over the Punk thing. I've moved on. I don't like it. I think it's stupid. He comes out. He has fun with the crowd. Blah, 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 blah. I get all that. It was... Heyman ends up coming out. They have a little time together. He pretty much makes it to... Heyman wants to know his favor. Then he mentions something about Roman not being there yet. So then there's that. So he tells him, he'll tell him later. And it's gonna involve him. So he needs to be here for that. Again, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. I'm not intrigued with this at all. I'm going to come back to this in a minute because that's how the show ended. Let's see, what else did I have to say about this stupid show Friday night? Tiffany and Charlotte, this is probably the weakest women's championship feud I've ever seen. This is awful. Tiffany can't keep up with Charlotte, and Charlotte is not interesting either. There's just nothing here, man. These two women, Charlotte's just not, I don't know. Charlotte's whatever. Tiffany's just so off base. Like, she can't cut a promo to save her life, and Charlotte's killing her. And Charlotte's not all that great either. That's what makes it bad. It'd be different if Charlotte was great, but she's not. It just doesn't make any sense. So I'm not even going to waste my time too much. This is going to be a very short video today. The longer segment will be the Kevin Owens thing. You talk about bad timing, man. And I know he said that, but he said it in terms of it being the road to WrestleMania. I'm more along the lines of bad timing in terms of when it happened because of the role you've been playing over the last 6 months or so. You've been playing a severe heel, and everybody hates your guts because you've been telling the truth and sticking it to Cody and sticking it to Randy, sticking it to Sami Zayn. Like, you've been playing this ultimate heel against these huge faces, and it just kind of, it's one of them things where you kind of, it's just bad timing because the crowd's not going to believe you and they're not going to have any sympathy for you because you've been playing this severe heel. I kind of feel like WWE kind of dropped the ball on this. They could have just done a segment where, maybe Randy safely hits him with a chair or safely does something to him to kind of knock him out of commission. I feel like that could have been done. I've heard other creators say stuff like that, and I firmly believe that. But again, Triple H drops the ball. I don't think Triple H cares anything about these wrestlers. I really don't. Some of there was the new kid, Ray Phoenix, fighting against the kid from NXT. Like, you got a guy you've never seen on the main roster before on TV fighting Ray Phoenix. Like, you didn't think about maybe protecting him, maybe him fight somebody with a little bit more experience on television in case there was an injury or something. Like, I'm just saying. Like, I'm not going to get into it. This is getting my Triple H beef right now. Like, what are you doing? I don't ever see I don't think Vince McMahon would have ever done that. Now, I'm going to do another show. I'm going to do another video about my opinion on, because everybody's so busy trashing Vince versus Triple H is so great. He's so awesome. He's not. He's not. This is not a better product than Vince had. It's not. I don't care what you say. This is dog trash. This is awful. And the way the company's being ran is trash. It's not good. These wrestlers don't have to improve. They don't have to do anything. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep this on SmackDown. But dang it. When I saw that match with Rey Fenix against this kid from NXT, my first thought was, this ain't safe. I wouldn't have done this. I would have put him against a more experienced wrestler, even if it's a guy who's a jobber. Believe me, we have jobbers. We have people that would have taken the L that are way more experienced on SmackDown. You could have picked any of them, but you picked some dude from NXT, and I know he looks great tag team champion. I'm just saying, as far as main roster and, SmackDown, he's, no. TV time, no. So, anyway. Here's my thing. This is my opinion. It don't mean it's right. It's how I feel. So, yeah, the Kevin Owens thing, and then the Rey Fenix thing. I can't wait to. I know there's eventually going to be a Rey Fenix Penta thing, but the thing about these are luchadors. That's something else I also don't believe they know how to do, because let's face it, back in the day, I know WWE had luchadors. They had that, going on. But I don't think anybody handled that better than WCW did. They had their own luchador division. Their cruiserweight division was the majority of the luchadors, and it was a great deal they had. What they had going on there was really good. It was really good TV. And WWE, in my opinion, never had that. Not to that extent. And I miss that of WCW. There's a lot of things I miss about the old WCW shows, and that is one of them, is the luchador. But I'm kind of hoping they'll do that. I mean, they seem to be doing this luchador thing right now, and I'd like to see more of it, and maybe they can do that. I'd like to see them make like a cruiserweight division like WCW had, and even have a cruiserweight title. I think that would be awesome. That would be great. Good for TV. I'd love it. I know there's a lot of you out there that would. I'd like to see him do something like that. That'd be great. But anyway, was there anything else? I know there was the whole Jacob Fatu deal. I don't know what they're doing with the U.S. title reign. I don't know. I'm not even going to get into that. I don't know what they're doing with that. It's so bad that I can't even come on and talk about it anymore, because there's nothing to talk about. I mean, it's just, God, it's hot garbage. The main event part was, you had Reigns, and you had Punk, and you had Seth, and I thought it was funny, because, Seth is just having a good old time during this segment, y'all. Seth's just having a great time. And let me go ahead and say this, all right? I've made a lot of predictions for what I think is going to happen, and I just want to reiterate something real quick, all right? I firmly believe that Paul Heyman now isn't leaving with Punk or Roman. He's leaving with Seth. And I don't know if they'll actually, because night 2 is going to fall into this. I firmly believe something's going to happen on night 2 that's going to come from night 1. Something will happen night 1 that's going to drag into night 2, probably in the Cody Cena match, and we're going to get a follow-up in that match of something that happens during this match. And I firmly believe Paul Heyman is going to leave with Seth, or it's going to look that way, or it's going to leave with some kind of mystery if they just don't come out and do it. Then something mysterious will happen at the end of the triple threat match. Then again, here I am telling good stories, and WWE just doesn't do that. But I think they'll end it either on a mystery, or Seth will just flat out leave with Heyman. One of the two. And either way, you're going to get that Seth is going to finally be healed. He's finally going to be aligned with The Rock and with Cena. And Heyman might be in the mix too. Heyman might be working for Rock, right? And Seth happens to be working for Rock. More than Heyman working for Seth, it's Heyman's actually working with The Rock. and Seth happens to be working under the Rock. So I think this all goes back to that. But here I am telling a good story, and I seriously doubt it's going to happen. But that's what I believe anyway. I like that story. I think that's a good one. And let's not forget, I do think Ric Flair gets involved in this as well. I think Ric Flair is part of this. I firmly do believe this. I believe that WrestleMania ends on a heel celebration. The Hills win WrestleMania 41. Just like the Faces won WrestleMania 40, the Hills win WrestleMania 41. I think this is a big Hill Mania, but that one is going to be the end-all, be-all. That'll be the one where the Hills are celebrating, and Cody goes down. Cody goes down. Man, I hope that happens. I love you guys. I will be back hopefully tomorrow. I've got a funeral to attend, maybe a little bit later in the day, but I'll be back. Love you guys. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Have a good day.